everyone? I'm Sam Severs, and I'm your host today for the episode of LBC Hot Questions, where we answer hot questions while eating hot wings. And on today's episodes, I have two incredible guests. I have our middle school pastor, Pastor Brian Griffin, and our high school pastor, Pastor Kyle Wilshire. And on today's episode, we are going to be answering all the hot questions regarding youth summer camp. And as we do this, we are going to start off with 3 mild sauces with 3 rapid fire questions. We're going to start today with Frank's Red Hot Sauce. It measures in at 450 Scovilles. Remember, we're starting mild with 3 rapid fire questions. But not bad. Pastor Brian, the first question is for you. What are the dates of middle school camp?
So the dates for middle school camp are July 9th through the 12th. So that's a Monday.
It's not that hot yet, brother. Come on. This is the first one.
Got a little extra chicken. So that's a Friday through a Monday.
Awesome. Pastor Kyle, what are the dates of high school camp?
Yeah, so our high school camp is going to be June 21st through the 24th. And that's going to be a Monday through a Thursday.
The next sauce we're going to be using is Melinda's Mango Pepper Sauce, coming in at 500 Scovilles.
Yeah.
Fruity.
Sweet. Not bad. Not bad yet. Ooh, that's a little spicy. Pastor Kyle.
What?
I'm sorry. What is the price of high school camp this year?
So the price of high school camp is $299.
Pastor Brian, what's the price of middle school camp?
We are also $299.
Awesome. All right. The next sauce we'll be using is the Sriracha hot sauce, coming in at 2,500 Scovilles. And Pastor Brian, let's grab our chicken wing here because you're going to be up next.
Yes, sir.
Let's take a bite, guys.
Yep. Good stuff.
Pastor Brian, what is the location of middle school camp?
So camp this year is going to be at Sky Ranch. Yeah, Sky Ranch in Oklahoma.
Okay, Pastor Kyle.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. What is the location of high school camp?
High school camp is going to be also at Sky Ranch.
Okay. All right, that concludes our rapid fire question round where we just knocked out our 3 mild sauces. The next sauce we're gonna be eating is what I like to call a transitional sauce, and it's called Peri Peri hot sauce, and it comes in at 175,000 Scovilles. So the last hot wing we just ate was only 2,500 Scovilles. This one is 175,000 Scovilles. All right, here we go. Hey, Pastor Kyle, what activities are going to be available for students at high school camp?
Yeah, so Sky Ranch has a lot of awesome activities that are available to our students. So they have a river where students can go kayaking, they can go paddleboarding, they can also go swimming, and then there's a water slide on that as well. But then there's just simple activities like 9-square basketball, human foosball, and things like that nature available.
Pastor Brian, is there anything additional? I mean, it's at the same place. Are there any other activities for middle schoolers to do in addition to that? Or?
Well, yeah, and for high school as well, there are some premium activities that when you register for camp, you'll get an option to select kind of your top choices. And these will range from horseback riding to paintball, laser tag, zip line. There's gonna be a lot of cool stuff.
Awesome. The next sauce we'll be using is Caribbean jerk sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings, and it measures in at 250,000 Scovilles. And so let's grab that wing. Oh, there's a lot of sauce in this bad boy. Pastor Brian, I'm going to come to you for this next question. Who's going to be your camp speaker at the middle school camp this year?
Yeah, so I'm really excited that we have a familiar face coming to speak to us at camp. It is none other than former LBC intern pastor Jordan Traeger.
Oh, that's awesome. It's going to be good to have him back. Pastor Kyle, who's going to be speaking? Sorry, at the high school camp.
Poor Sammy. He's struggling right now. So for our high school camp, our speaker is going to be a familiar face, Pastor Ryan McDaniel, who is the pastor out at Reach Church DeSoto. So we're excited to have him to join us for camp.
We're about to take on an entirely different level with these last 3 questions. While the questions are hot, the sauces are even hotter. These last 3 sauces measure in the millions of Scoville. And the next one up is Trinidad Scorpion, which comes in at 1.2 million Scovilles. So grab it. Let's take a bite here.
Here we go. Cheers. I feel that one.
Pastor Kyle! Stop laughing at me! What's the theme of high school camp? Stop!
So the theme of high school camp, in the morning we're going to be talking about discipleship. And so it's really going to flow into what we're talking about at night, which is evangelism.
You're sweating, man.
Yeah, it's hot.
Pastor Brian,
Yeah,
what's the theme of middle school camp? I'm sorry.
you're all right. Yeah, I feel that one, definitely. So the theme of middle school camp is live by faith. So we're gonna talk about how we as Christians are called to live by faith. Very simple, very exciting.
The next sauce we will be using is called Da Bomb. Some say it's called Da Bomb because it's like an explosion in your mouth. And it's from the great state of Kansas. And so it comes in at 1.5 million Scovilles. And this is a pretty hot question. Oh, we gotta eat first. Can't wait. Here we go, boys. It's now or never. That doesn't even taste good. Pastor Brian, this is an important question. Why is camp so important to a student's life, summer, and just their spiritual growth?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great question. You see fire coming out of my mouth yet?
That thing doesn't taste good.
No, that's actually terrible. Really bad.
It gets worse
It gets worse.
as it goes.
Yeah.
Like
Let's
the
just answer the question, okay?
Yeah, you're right. Why go to camp? This is a great time to make connections with your friends. We are going to take time out of our normal routine.
Awesome.
It is in the back of my throat, man.
It's hot.
And we're taking time out of our normal routine to narrow our focus on God, our relationship with Him, and honestly, man, it'll never get easier. So great time to dig in and invest in your relationship with God and with other believers.
That's awesome.
It hurts as you go.
It's getting worse, man.
It's still burning.
It gets hotter.
Pastor Kyle,
Yeah.
why is camp such an important time in a student's life, spiritual growth, and just summer in general?
So So, it, oh man, this is miserable. Whose idea was this? So, summer camp's so important because it's an opportunity to just kind of fast from your normal life and really just focus on God and be able to hear Him and just grow in Him during that time. So it's just a great time to disconnect and really connect to God. And that's why there's so many spiritual decisions that normally happen at camp, because the full focus is on God.
That's it. Oh, man, my mouth is getting worse.
You gotta do it.
All right, we're to our last and final question, and the sauce we'll be using is called the Apollo sauce, and it's customary around here for this last question to do something we call the last dab, where you add a last dab of hot sauce to your...
That's a lot of dab.
Yeah, here you go. You want a last dab?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No?
This last hot sauce comes in at 3 million Scovilles, so it's double the heat of what we just consumed.
That's awesome.
Okay. Go.
And Pastor Kyle, we gotta eat first.
Come on, man.
Pastor Brian, it was good knowing you. Here we go, boys. Do we want to dink it here?
No.
No COVID dink. Here we go, dink.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Here we go.
My whole mouth is numb with pain.
But that one actually did.
Yeah,
So, Pastor Kyle, is there one last thing that you would like to tell the parents and the students about camp or just in general?
Yeah, I urge you definitely come to camp. It's going to be an awesome time. We're going to get to grow more together and also just grow in our relationship with the Lord. You're going to be challenged to evangelize. You're going to be challenged to disciple. And so I just highly, highly encourage you, be a part of our week of camp. It's going to be a great time.
What about you, Pastor Brian? Is there one last thing you'd like to leave parents and students with?
Yeah, absolutely. As a parent of a high school and a middle school student, man, all I can say is free date nights. Line them up.
Thank you so much for joining us for this edition of LBC Hot Questions as we answer hot questions while eating hot wings. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.